Here we go. Guys, here we go. Request. 120. What does that mean? What does $120 mean? How do you come up with a price? Ruin, where are you at? Oh, there it is. They're going down, guys. It's going down. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. I'm your host, the Birdman, known as Falcon. Apologies for the very long delay between this episode and the last one. Unfortunately, what happened though, because I always have very terrible luck with this game. I feel like it's Angela, the AI, purposely screwing with my game now. It's like she's her own little abnormality now. But anyway, I sat down to record this maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and my save, gone. Well, I mean, it was there, but I couldn't load into it. Like it said day 16, I would try to load into the game, and it would give me a flash of this here, and then instantly just remain in the main menu. So I could not load back into the game. I had to start all over again. So here we are all over again. But don't you worry, we're in day 16, which is where we left off anyway. So I did all the grinding off camera, no worries here. Let me show you my people. We have Juliet, Dexter, and Chow. Over here we have Dia, Harry, Samuel, Ara, Chloe, Aurora, Lamarcus, and Frank. And we have Tiffany. I like how the name's just Frank here, just Frank. Everybody's got their own little unique name. And over here we have randomly Frank. And over here we have Tiffany as well. As terms of new abnormalities, nothing showed up in his run except for one, which unfortunately I did max out. This is a really weird abnormality. I'm going to tell you the story of it here today. This is the child of the galaxy, if we can. So here is the child of the galaxy down over here. Look at this guy right here. It looks very cute, He got these little sad eyes, sad puppy dog eyes. He's always very unhappy, but this barely ever goes down or up. It's really weird. But we'll read the story about him once we get everything here assigned. So let's start off with the basic stuff. Actually, let's start off with the one that we just unlocked here today. We have the spider bud. So as long as I feed you with a non-principled worker, you should be fine. So you're in here. Somebody needs to talk to the old lady. We'll have Juliet. Let's just have Chow talk to you. Actually, no. Because I think we might need the rationalist to beat up the woman staring at the wall. So Juliet, you talk to him, or her, I should say, the old granny. We need a beat down with Chow. You need to be fed by Dexter, and then you're gonna have to wait. We'll get to you eventually. Actually, yeah, because he escapes and you don't escape to my knowledge, right? Do you escape? Has Beauty and the Beast ever escaped on me? I don't really remember. Okay, over here, Red Shoes has to be cleaned by a male, so we'll use Frank. Here we have the little, she's the one that we met already, so I got her again this run, so it's fine. As long as I don't piss her off and keep cleaning her, she should be okay. Before I do that, we have the most annoying abnormality of all time, Ruin. I think I found out the way to deal with her though. As long as I use one of my guys named Lamarcus, whether she's a female or a male, I have no idea. The Lamarcus person. As long as I wait till the bar is at like 5 and then send Lamarcus in for a beating, it drops her low enough that she doesn't escape, but at the same time, she doesn't escape because she's happy. Remember, Aurora escapes if she's very unhappy or happy. Constantly just going up and down with the escapes, very annoying, but if I hit her around 5 or 6, we should be fine, is what I think. So, we have to wait for that to go up here a little bit. That rises by itself, mind you. We have the Scorch Girl, which I haven't seen in a while. We'll use I need to have Lamarcus ready to beat her down, so I won't use Lamarcus for that. I think, what else do you like? Don't you like to be fed or something? Yeah, you like to be fed. I can feed you with Aurora, and over here we'll send cleaning with Chloe, and we'll keep Lamarcus ready for you. Okay, that's fine. Over here is very easy, violence with Dia over this side. You have to be amused by Samuel. Over here we'll have Harry amuse you, and then the child in the galaxy. Ara is his best friend. Okay. So, alright, you can talk to your buddy over here. Everything else should be fine for today. You're unhappy. I know, we'll get to you eventually. You're the one who... I hate Ruin because it really bothers my flow of the game because I have to constantly be monitoring what Ruin is up to. So it really pisses me off whenever I draw this abnormality. So right now it's at 5. I think this is a good opportunity time to send Lamarcus in here. Don't want to get it beyond 6, I'm pretty sure. Lamarcus? Got it, okay. So technically, as long as Lamarcus beats this thing down, it'll drop it to a red, and then we can kind of wait around, ignore it for a bit, and we should be fine. But it's very, very finicky. I really hate Ruin a lot. Let's see, we're done with the cleaning over here. Let's send Chloe, and then you should be fed again by Aurora. You should be cleaned by Frank. You need to be beat down here, so we'll use Juliet. Should be fine. I want to max you out so you don't bother me a bit. So let's send Dexter for the feed. Let's see. Oh, let me show you Ara here. I think Ara might be glowing already if I'm right. So you are Samuel. Well, you're not Samuel, but you talk to Samuel. You're at the best mood. Okay. Let's see if Ara... Oh, you see? You see how Ara's over here glowing? Or just sparkling around? It means that Ara has the pebble of the Child of the Galaxy. Now, what this means, however, I believe, is that if I have Ara talk to another abnormality, there's a chance Ara might die. And if he dies, this abnormality goes crazy depressed and it constantly starts draining your power over and over and over non-stop. How do I know this? Well, let's just say that it happened to me once getting up to this point already. And I was kind of like, oh shit, what do I do? But it's not too bad as long as you have... Okay. Oh. Are we in trouble? Lamarcus, it's you? It's going back up. Okay. Oh, my heart almost stopped. Lamarcus, you beat that thing too well. Lamarcus beat down Aurine a bit too well that it almost caused an escape here. Oh, we have the final observation. I never gotten this one before. Okay, so cool. We might have the story of Aurine and the Child of the Galaxy today. Let's see what this one's about. Do you escape if I fail this? You better not. You told me shedding petals instead of tears. We were all nothing but soils once, so do not speak of an end here. You told me blossoming flowers would body as if they were your last words. Soon. Spring will come? Spring is coming. Slow, rapturously, my end began. Hey, we got it. Okay, cool. So we'll have the entire story of Aurine, which I don't think we've got before, so that's going to be new, at least for us to read. And I have to read you the story of the Child of the Galaxy, but we'll do that soon. Right now, I need to make sure you don't escape, otherwise we're boned here. Clean with Chloe. I think we could beat you down with Lamarcus because we have to wait for a while for that one anyway. Then over here we'll do Dia. You now need to be cleaned or something, which we have nobody to clean you, so the next alternative's to do what? Entertain you. So somebody for entertainment, Dexter, handle that right there. You need a beating by Xiao, and you need to be talked to here pretty soon with Juliet. Okay, mood rating best. You should probably be amused before you escape. Harry, handle that. You talk to your friend Ara, you're taken care of, and then over here, a feeding by Tiffany. Okay, I think this should get us to the end of the day if I'm right. So let's start reading about the Child in the Galaxy if we may. Aurine, don't you do it, okay? I know what you're up to over there. Description. It was the middle of the night when fog was gracefully covering the world. A child with bare feet was gazing at me without a word. I stopped because I saw the sadness hanging on his face. He was crying with his dreamy eyes filled with sorrow and grace. I gave him my help. He smiled, and his sorrow melted. The child's tears dropped as a star came down from the sky. The world fell into a sleep, as if it was trapped. I see how we're almost out of time here, so hold up. I want to get this before I lose my side. The world fell into a sleep, as it was trapped in a static lullaby. The night when the galaxy descended with bare feet. An excerpt from the diary of employee redacted, who committed suicide. Oh, of course. Of course. A boy with big eyes and a skin that resembles starry night sky. He is fairly shy, but doesn't show any fear or hostility towards others. He becomes very friendly after forming a certain level of friendship with someone. Some employees have purely favorable impressions of his abnormality. He largely favors consensus and amusement. He shows a strong attachment towards acts of contacting with others. If the boy and an employee reaches a certain level of intimacy, he gives a small pebble to his friend. The employee feels happiness and vigor while in possession of the pebble. However, it will do something else other than good if the employee enters any other containment chamber than his, which is what I talked about. I had somebody with the pebble go, I think, look at the bird, and they just instantly dropped dead. The kid went mad, he started crying, and my power started dropping at an incredible pace. It was crazy. If an employee with the pebble, which is a sign of his friendship, dies, the abnormality shows deep grief to his or her dead. The diary of employee redacted. I looked into his eyes for a long time. I spaced out a little bit because his eyes were so dreamy. I wanted to pet him, but my coworkers told me not to have personal feelings towards the abnormalities. I told him my name, he repeated it, and his eyes bigger than usual as he found out a big secret. When he called me my name, it felt like it became something more than just a familiar thing that I had been living with. When someone else entered his chamber, he did not follow the employee and looked for me. I felt somewhat basically victorious after hearing the news. He likes me, not you. The moment I entered the boy's room, he jumped into my arms while crying. I had to keep telling him that I will come back regularly from now on. When I finally put him out of my arms with a little bit of struggle, a small white pebble dropped into my hand. Please don't lose it, and don't give it to anyone else, the boy mumbled. Do you like that bird more than me? The boy quietly asked after seeing me who just finished a work on Big Bird. No way. This is crazy because I literally, the person who died on me because of that effect was because I had them look at Big Bird. Is it only with Big Bird then? That's so weird. I asked him how did he find out what I was doing. I know everything. Whatever you do, wherever you go. His gaze light on the pebble and he smiled. His eyes gave me goosebumps. I tried to throw away the pebble, but it was something I could do. I don't even understand what is going on. You still love me, right? The boy smiled at me. He smiles, 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 smiles. I can't get this pebble off of my body. My only hope is that someday the boy will get tired of me. I'm waiting for that day. But will it ever come? People tell me I am an excellent employee. You idiots don't know anything. Shut up. I can't take it anymore. I can't escape from him. I thought I was in charge, but the truth is, I was just a plaything in the boy's hand the whole time. Whatever I do, wherever I go, I hear whispers. I will end it, but I am not even sure I can end it or not. I came from afar. I am so glad to meet you. Become a pebble, and let's walk the galaxy with me. I hear his whispers and breath. What follows is a pitch black darkness, like the night when I met him. Which is the suicide, obviously. Oh boy, that's so weird, man, because as I'm telling you guys, my employee died. I forgot the name of the employee, but I had them go look at Big Bird, amuse Big Bird after dealing with Aura, because I figure they got the stone, right? So they're kind of pretty much immune. So the stone is kind of like a lie, because even though you feel like the person's constantly healing their energy and their mental strength, it only works with the boy. And the boy isn't really too dangerous, so you're usually fine. The moment you send that person with a pebble somewhere else, they die. So it doesn't make you invincible like you thought it would. It's really crazy. Alrighty, so day number 17. Who else do we got here today? We got Snow White sample. Oh, Snow White, you're so finicky as well. You always escape too on me. So now we have Snow White and Alruin, who are just big pains in my asses over here. Okay. Let's see how we're gonna do this. We need to hire at least 2 more rookies, I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna forego research right now. Let's go with 2 random rookies. Look, we got Dracula. We got Dracula. It's Naray the Dracula dude. Alright, so I think we should be fine with Dracula over in team number 1. And then we'll have May take care of the Spider Bud. And Tiffany will be dedicated person for Snow White. I think a level 3 person should be fine with Snow White, especially with the healing as well. So let's go with this one over here. And get the ball rolling. Let's see here. So let's do the usual. Alruin, we'll take... With Alruin now, we found out that Lamarcus is getting too strong. So if we beat her down, we gotta make sure... Lamarcus, are you level 5 already? You're level 5, which means you'll be even more effective at beating this thing down. We might have to switch to somebody else for the beating. Frank's only level 2, which I believe would die. Aurora's level 4 still. But you can't do any beatings. Oh boy. This is a tough one, because we gotta drop that without making it go all the way to the red, or beyond the red. And I'm pretty sure the moment you get happy, you want to escape. Who else here could beat you down? Let's see. It's only Lamarcus though. Damn, that's the problem. It's only Lamarcus that can do it now. And at level 5, it might be too strong now. Okay. I'm gonna risk it here with him, but we have to wait for maybe 6 or 7 bars now, which means it might escape immediately. I don't know. We'll have to just see how it goes. So Lamarcus, you stay free for now. Let's feed Scourge Girl with Aurora. Over here, we need a cleaning with Chloe. You need to be cleaned by Frank. I think we should be able to beat you down now with somebody, but let me get back to you. Juliet, you should be beat down by Shao. You need to be fed. I believe Dracula should be able to feed you, if I'm right, but you know what? It might be... Oh, we can't beat you down with Dracula. Okay, you know what? I think you should be fine feeding him, Dracula. He doesn't really hurt level 1 people too often. And I'm beating with Dexter over here. You beating with Dia. Boy, you talk to your friend Ara. Make sure you don't kill him this time, or kill somebody ever again with your extreme jealousy. Then Samuel over here, and... Samuel here, and then down here we'll use Harry. Or we would need feeding with May, we said, and then Snow White's apple, beating with Tiffany. Okay. That should be fine. And we're gonna ignore everything here for a while and go keep an eye on Al Ruin. The moment that shit hits 6, we gotta go in. And I hope it doesn't, you know, go straight up into the Beyond the Red, because otherwise we're screwed then. So right now we're at a 4 roughly. Oh, this is the reason why I had Al Ruin. We have to tell you the story of Al Ruin here today as well. I'll try to get to that soon, if I have enough time, because right now we're at a 5. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Go now. Go now, Lamarcus. Come on, hurry up. Okay, you're in there right at 6. I think the next one would have been green, which means escape. So I think that's as close as I could have got it. Now, if I beat it down and it escapes, then it means that Lamarcus is just too strong for it now. You gotta feed with Aurora, sure. Over here, let's clean with Chloe. I'm really scared that's gonna escape right now, man. I'm telling you right now. Clean with Dracula. Is Dracula fine? Hey, Dracula's fine. We fed that thing already, cool. And then over here, did you talk to Juliet? We'll talk to her again. And over here we need Samuel. Over here we need Ara. Mood rating best. And let's see, beating with Tiffany. Okay. Beating with Tiffany, as opposed to breakfast at Tiffany's, you know? Here it's just... He's so fucked. Did I get him out? Get out. Get out. Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened exactly. I thought we, like... I don't know what happened. We did a beating, right? It was a beating. So, I mean, we're almost done with the day, almost. As long as we ignore it for a while, we should be fine. You could kill the random rookies, that's okay. Ignore Al Ruin for now. Just ignore it. If you fight Al Ruin, you're kind of screwed. As long as it runs around, it doesn't really come. Oh! What about the mercenary right here? Hey, mercenary, can you help me out? Hey, finish cleaning that shit really quickly. Nobody go down there that I can control, okay? Ignore our Ruin for now. Let's see if we can get the mercenary to help me out. What did I just do right now? Dia, okay. You go over here. You need to be fed. Let's just have Dexter feed you for now. You're fine, you're fine. Everything else is fine here. As long as we keep our Ruin ignored and everything else contained, we're okay, though. So feed with May. If she teleports onto my other people, then that could be a problem. Right now, she's busy down here. Hey, hurry up. I want to get this mercenary hired. I want to see if that works out. Oh, no. The person that was taking care of Scorch Girl is fighting Al Ruin now. Aurora, don't do it. Go. Leave, Aurora. Are you gone? Okay, I'm gone. Yeah. Ignore it. Don't fight it. Here we go. Guys, here we go. Request. 120. What does that mean? What does $120 mean? How do you come up with a price? Oh god, it's coming out. Let's slow it down. I want to see this in slow motion here. Where's our Ruin at? Our Ruin, where are you at? Oh, there it is! They're going down, guys! It's going down! Oh god. Everything's under control now. Oh my god. It seems like you're missing it, though. Yeah, that's fine. It contains it completely. That's awesome. I wonder what happens when you have her fight the wolf. Is that one of my people? It can't be, right? No, my people are here. That's the random rook that's getting destroyed by Ruin. Ruin is so strong that this abnormality can't bring it down already. It's been at it for a while, too. Well, we're almost out of time here. That's so awesome, though. What did it cost me, though? 121. It said $120, but we don't have any money in this game. Where's that money come from? I was worried it would be like the life of my employer or something, but we got through. We got through. That's actually pretty cool. We got something done. Our Ruin story, I guess we'll do that next time, guys. I think we're out of time here for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. At least we got something really cool here for once, which is always great. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay on for the next episode. I will catch you next time.